Welcome to the Den of Doom. Here we are again today. It's an hour and 10-minute session. It's mixed effort workouts with some drills in order to keep those legs and muscles sharp. So I've got my watch ready. It says do workout at the moment. So I'm going to press do workout. And then it says start the timer to begin the workout. So we're going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Next Wednesday, yes, I will be having the day off, and you can sing, but you'll just have to do it all by yourself, Brenta. Brenta's offering to sing happy birthday to me. At least you'll be able to give me the bumps from this distance. Alright, so nice easy spinning to warm up. We've got 15 minutes of that. Then we're going to do some single leg work, which we've done before we do our mixed efforts. It's not too taxing. We've got 2 3-minute efforts where we just pop over the threshold, but for the rest of it, it's all aerobic under threshold. We're still working on building this winter base. Remember, it's good to keep those fast twitch fibers firing. There's a slightly longer set today than normal. Got to put the chamois cream on. I can feel a little blister already on the inside of my thigh. But there we go. Are you tough enough? Let's get my chamois cream for Christmas. But, oh, I can see who's there. There we go. So, 3, 4, 5 for the warm up. Nice and easy. And then when we go to do the intervals for the single leg, we don't worry about power. We're just focusing on getting each individual leg to spin nicely. We don't worry about cadence, just getting rid of the clunking. Awesome. Keep it spinning. Got the dogs snoozing again beside me. We've had their breakfast, nice and full bellies. Spud will probably start snoring at some point. I'm surprised they want to stay here though, because it's really cold. But they do. It's their furry coats. If you've got aero bars, obviously as much as you can do in the aero bars, the better. Why my hands get a bit achy? I used to have little hoods that I could lean on, but I took them to get the bar tape renewed, and they took the hoods off. Now I just don't know, it's not as comfortable. Make sure you've got your drink with you, you've got your fans with you. Alright, your fan with you. I'm going to pop mine on once I get, I think after the drills, before we start the main set. So it's a nice long warm up, gives you enough time to get your bikes ready if you haven't already, and you spotted this and go, oh, that'd be handy. Hopefully you pop some music on in the background, your favourite tracks, so you're not just listening to me. Oh, my account got hacked a while ago, so I had to change all my passwords for my emails, and then there was a lag in my emails coming through to me. So I missed an email from the London Marathon. I'm a bit gutted, because apparently, well, saying that, I couldn't have done this coming year's marathon because I didn't have a good for age time in this year, but I could have put it forward for next year, for 2022, I should say. I don't know if I've missed the deadline now because the deadline was the 16th of November. I'm just hoping the deadline was for the 2021 race, and I've still got time to say that's what I wanted to do. Limit hackers. I got the email this morning, can you believe it? Never mind. I'm doomed not to do London. The first year I was supposed to do it was 2006, and I decided to have a child. So Kai put a pay to that. Then I was going to do it the following year, 2007, and the Wednesday before, I got the most horrendous bug where I'd taken students to Skoma, and my colleague had to leave me on the side of the road while she took them home in the minibus because I was vomiting so much. It wasn't a pretty sight. And then, of course, this year, coronavirus, training was going really well. Oh, I did do the virtual one because I don't think it was made clear that I had to do the virtual one to get my good for age place for 21. Not at the point where you had to make the decision. As soon as you made the decision and the race had happened, then they sent an email out saying, because you qualified in 2019, blah, 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 you need to have a race time from 2020 or the virtual race. Of course, there's not many races going on at the moment, so again, that scuppered that. And now I've been hacked. So with regards to saying I wanted a place in 2022, that may also be lost. So annoying, to say the least. Anyway, I'll email them on later on today and see if that's the case. Just have to send proof of my old ageness. I'm sure it's just a photograph of my passport. Or maybe the wrinkles, I don't know. See, look at this face. This is the face of a 50-year-old. Oh, g'day, Jim again. Joining us from Australia, mate. Slightly better than my Scottish accent, but not a lot. Give you a little wave. Get Tonya on the turbo. Get her out of the kitchen. That might have been a bit more Kiwi. She making chips again? So we're over halfway through the warm-up now. Come on, have a go. Get on your bike. Sorry, I'm still trying to be Australian for those who are wondering what's going on. Going down to Coolangatta to do a triathlon. Guinness, Guinness. Please tell me that's a steak and Guinness pie. And not just loads of beer. Or ale, is it? Guinness is an ale, is it? You can tell my alcohol knowledge is very, very limited. So it's coming into summer for you guys, sort of. And we're going into winter. I'm loving the last couple of days because we've had frosty, sunny days instead of wet ones. I'm hoping that'll continue through into Christmas. The chances are, as soon as the kids break up, we're going to have rain. I was going to say sunshine on a rainy day. But no. It'll be rain. Not even on a sunny day, it'll just be raining. No, stop being so pessimistic, Claire. Come on. Sunshine. Beautiful day today. Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. I don't know why it goes 10 octaves lower. Well, I'm Australian. Why do that? Won't be like Dame Edna Everage, wouldn't I? G'day, possums! then, if you've all switched off by now, I can completely understand it. So it's a long warm-up. And by Wednesday, my brain is usually switched off. College, we had parents' evening on Monday, again this week, which I ended up turning my computer off at 9 o'clock. Bearing in mind I started with you guys at 8:30 and taught all the way through. And then yesterday, I got home at 8:15 last night and started teaching first class 9 o'clock. So by Wednesday, completely brain dead. Sorry everybody. I can't give you any pearls of wisdom on a Wednesday. Keep it spinning. So today's another busy day. I'll finish work at 7:30 tonight. Christmas is coming up. Got to make the pennies, got to make some dosh to get these crazy presents for the kids. Why is it? As they get bigger, the pile gets smaller. It costs so much more. Take care, Jim. Don't worry, we'll be down to see you soon. Go and have your Guinness, enjoy. Yeah, kids and Christmas. Whew. Well, my gem. It was interesting the other evening on Supermarket Man, Martin Lewis, Money Supermarket. There was a question posed that said, should you always spend the same amount on your children for Christmas? Now, I've always thought yes, of course you should. However, when you've got examples where one child is 14 and the other is 6, should you be spending the same on them? Because the 14-year-old, I think, wanted a laptop, and the 6-year-old just wanted like a pack of cards. No. So should you spend the same on them, or should you just get them what they want? Obviously, you've got to really think about what they want as well. There's a Lamborghini, ain't coming through my chimney. Actually, I wouldn't really want a Lamborghini. I might though. So, if you're watching, what are your views on spending allowances for Christmas? Do you have a budget? Or do you literally get them what they want? We've always had a budget. Usually, perhaps a very meagre one, only about £100, £150 each. This year, it's gone up a little bit. Down. But, yeah, it won't be like that every year, I don't think. We'll just have to wait and see. It's only because they're into the surfing. And initially, it doesn't come cheap. So Poppy's had this little board, had it before Christmas. So that makes it really difficult. What do you do then? Do we not give her anything under the tree? So I think that was £200. So we've blown the budget on one gift. So what do? I bet you're thinking, God, she hasn't done her Christmas shopping yet. No, I haven't. There's a few little knickknacks that I've managed to get, like pants. Can't have a Christmas without new pants, can we? What else? Not a lot. I don't know how people find the time. Especially, I was thinking about primary school teachers. I mean, I'm manically busy at the moment teaching, but primary school teachers not only have to shop for Christmas, but they have to do all the Christmas stuff at school. They have to do all the decorating. Maybe not so much this year, but the nativity plays, the carol concerts, and then they have to do the shopping and decorating their own houses. So either they've got loads of energy, or surely they're sick of it by the time Christmas actually comes round. I'm sounding like the Grinch, aren't I? I do like Christmas, and I like it as soon as college breaks up. So the 18th of December, we'll break up. There's a lot of talk that the schools are going to break up on the 11th. Not sure if they will or not. I know college has no intention to do that, even though our coronavirus numbers are increasing. The measures they've got in place I think are really good, however. Obviously I'm going to say that because I work there. But the schools are just giving a little bit of work, half an hour apparently worth of work per subject. But Kai seems to be doing it in about 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Right, so single leg, starting 3, 2, 1, unclip one, and keep it spinning. Don't worry about the power. In fact, I'm going to reduce that because that's going to be a little bit hard. Okay, so we're going to do that. If I can look at my watch and get ready to change over and swap legs. So it's 20 to 30 seconds on each leg, all depends how long the changeover takes. So we're going to do 3 minutes constant changeover, then a 30-second recovery. Good, yeah, so Kai seems to be getting through his work extremely quickly. And then, video games seem to feature quite heavily. Any advice and change legs on how to motivate him and curve him away from the video games on the computer would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you swap legs. No clunking. Get ready to change again. You don't. Giving yourself about 10 seconds to change over. Actually, it's taking me less than 5, so just keep that spinning going. Good. No clunking. Okay, get ready to change over. Last one before we have 30 seconds. Good. Awesome. No clunking. Well done, Brenta. Hope you've got your cleaty pedals in, clippy pedals in. And it really works for that. And the other leg. Swap over. Oh, yep, swap over before our 30-second effort. Yes, I think it is. Can't remember which one we started with. Okay, actually we've got one more to go. Swap over. We'll be building these up to minute efforts. So the beauty of that is you don't have to unclip and clip back in again so rapidly. So after this one, we're going to pedal with both feet 30 seconds. Okay, both feet in, and 30 seconds of pedaling. So that's 3 minutes of single leg there. So you get 30 seconds after each 3 minutes. Let those legs spin nicely. Okay, one leg, off we go. I can't see. Keep it going. Okay, swap legs. We had one plunk down. Okay, and swap legs. Good. Nice and smooth. I'm assuming you've got cleats. If you haven't got cleats, what you can do is leave your feet on the pedals and just think about the different legs, because that will just improve the connection between the muscles and the nervous system. And swap over. So we're getting about 25 seconds on each leg before we change, maybe even more like 27, 28. I'm quite sure I got the timings right, but here we go. Okay, swapping over. After this one, we've got a 30-second break, and then another 3 minutes. Well done, keep it going. Swap legs. Go on up, 30-second break now. So 2 legs, off we go. Let those legs spin it out. Work together. Well done Brenta, keep it going. Okie doke, keep going. Nearly time for the last 3-minute effort. And unclip. There we go. I'll do my right leg first. Good. Nice and smooth. Hip flexors get used more than doing the single leg work. Okay, swap legs. Okay. Left leg now for me. Keep that leg straight, don't let it kick out. Left leg is rubbish. Yeah, we always have one leg better than the other. Whoops, swap over. Sorry, missed that change over then. Busy reading. I want to unclip. I gave my left leg a little bit extra practice then, maybe yours too, Brenta. And change. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. Can you feel the love tonight? Okay, change over. Just a minute left. The last 2. Oh, we had a clunk there. Last one now, on that left leg for me. Not my favourite leg either. Oh, bore da Rhys Harris ydych chi heddi? Ti'n mynd bach o Cymraeg i chi? for you? I don't know, that could be right. I'll give you a wave, give you a wave. Oh, Camilla, hello Camilla. Get up in that attic of yours. Beautiful day though. I'd suggest actually going out for a nice ride. It's beautiful. Okay, coming to the end of the drills. Okay, feet back in the pedals. We've got to spin for 30 seconds and then we've got our first higher intensity. It's not massive. We're thinking RPE. We're below threshold. We're only going to be going up to 94% of our threshold. So yeah, it should be like a 6, 5 or a 6. Now we've got 2 3-minute efforts that take us above threshold. And there's 7 minutes of these, off we go. First one for 7 minutes. It does increase. I want you to pick a cadence that's higher than 80 and lower than 120. So we tend to try and match our running cadence to get the most out of our pedaling for triathlon. Okay, if we can match our running cadence when we get off the bike, it's not so much of a shocker and we reduce that jelly leg feeling. We won't get rid of it completely, but you will reduce it. Okay, so if we look at science, I'm trying to get back into my power zone. If you think of the science, we've just read, or I've just read in Peak Performance, that if we pedal slower than 80 RPM without a strong core, we will leak power and energy, and so we're not as efficient. So that's the first thing for being under 80. The other research that we show is that the optimum running cadence is about 90 steps per minute, counting only one leg. So, the reason they don't want it any lower is your ground contact time is more and it actually puts more impact through the joints. So if we can go 90 on the bike, 90 in the run, all being well, you heard it here first, all being well, you will keep healthy joints and stay injury free. Okay, keep it going. Well, that's actually 2 minutes into the effort. Forgot to turn the fan on. No cheating. So we're going somewhere between 80% of threshold and 94% threshold. Use the whole range. If you're tired, don't worry about being at the bottom end of the range. And remember, fatigue isn't just from training. You can be tired from work, life, everything that's happening in your life, particularly if it's stressful, produces cortisol. And it's that cortisol that can be quite damaging and you need to recover. Good morning, Freya. How are you? So if you feel tired and you think, oh, I had a day off yesterday, or I haven't done anything for a couple of days, think about what's happening in your life. Work, family, all those other commitments that you've got. They're going to impact on your training. So don't be too hard on yourself if you miss the odd training session, or you're not hitting the top end of the goal. There's stripping going on now. Put it all in for neatness. Good. Two and a half minutes left. Good. Absolutely brilliant. I just want to make it a little bit easier, but I'm not going to. I think we'll do a count when we get to 2 minutes. I think I am a bit slower than normal. We'll see how we go. Get ready to count and count. For me. So we're on 88, so I'm above and close to my 90. Felt slower than normal, but we're still there. And that's what I mean about, I didn't train yesterday, but I found the last couple of weeks with 2 12-hour days at college, plus all the other bits and bobs, they just take it out of you physically, as well as mentally. So, don't be hard on yourself. Feels slightly harder today. I couldn't sleep last night as well. I ordered Kai, don't tell him, a surf skateboard from this website that had a super deal on. And I kept thinking, I didn't have an email from them. Ooh, why did I have an email? Started to worry it was a pirate site. I was being scammed. So rather than get up and double check, no, I just lay there. A woman thing, I think. But I got an email this morning. Yay! So I'm slightly more confident now. Okay, 20 seconds left. Now we're working harder. So more like 7 to 8 for 3 minutes. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. A little bit harder. That's it, good. Think about how you're pedaling. Think about what we were practicing. Pulling up, as well as pushing down. Keep it going. Really good. Right, 2 minutes to go. Come on, Katrin. Are you ahead of me? Well done. Come on, Kate. We're back from those sunny shores now. Let's put the work in. Well done. Good cadence, everybody. Let's do a count together. 2, 1, and count. Only just for me, but we're still there. Pushing out a little bit more power. 7 or 8 on that RPE scale. So puffing a little bit. Last minute now. Brilliant, guys. Last 30 coming up. Remember, we're not completely recovering. We go straight back to where we were before. For a little bit longer. Whew. Last 10. Three, two, one. A little bit easier for 8 minutes. Try and stick to the power if you can. Remember, lower end is fine. And as you recover, you can work your way back up to that upper end. Mark and Freya, this one's for you for next week. If you're watching on Facebook now, what I do, I'm a week ahead of all the clients who have got these sessions. I did used to do them on the same day, but it was impossible to upload in time. So the bites are all 1 week ahead. Good. 7 minutes less than 7 minutes left. Get that cadence back up to where you want it to be. Should have recovered from that 3 minute effort now. And you should be somewhere in that 5-6 zone. When I say zone, RPE. This is all still, in new days, known in broad zones, this is all still zone 1. So it's absolutely crazy. It is a big zone. If you went old school, I would say it's zone 2, just touching on zone 3, and then we hit zone 3 when we do our 3 minutes efforts. It all depends what zones you're used to working to. If people talk zones, try and clarify what they're talking about and how many zones they work to. Because once you start comparing your programs, you've all got different zone boundaries, then, yeah, you start to panic. Oh, so-and-so's done it all in zone 1. I need to be in zone 1. Their zone 1 is massive. Don't forget that. Get nice and pink in the face today. Got 5 minutes left. Should we do a count? Going to count in 2, 1, and count. $23 for me that time. So I recovered well. Actually warmed up a bit better since the last one. I'm smashing my power and a better count. So all good. It's amazing as we get older, it does take longer to warm up. So it's always good to spend that little bit more time getting your body ready for exercise if you're racing. Don't expect the warm-up to happen on the day. 4 minutes left. Think about that pedaling action. Scrape the poo off the shoe. Good, Martin, well done. No poo, please. any of the disciplines, you need to be doing really 3 sessions of each a week. If you're limited on time, what I would do is pick your least favourite and make sure you do 3 on that. I find as a runner that biking doesn't detract from my running. But just running definitely slows down my biking. But I think that's because I'm more of a natural runner. It may work differently if you're more of a natural biker. But we have to remember, if you're doing Ironman, the bike is such a huge part of the section, and you need to be able to ride that well. Ride it comfortably so you can get off and run to your full capacity. So at the moment I'm running once, maybe twice a week. And I'm still seeing improvements, and that is down to the 2 sessions a week I'm doing on the bike. Hoping up the new year, things will get a little bit lighter at college, and I will have a little bit more time. But we can only keep our fingers crossed. Who knows what COVID and next term will bring. Minute and a half to go before our next 3-minute effort. You can see the salt mineral deposits on my bike. Not good for your bike. Okay, getting ready. 45 seconds for the next 3-minute effort. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 7, 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Oh, it's 2 minutes. Even better. 2 minutes of active at just above threshold. So come on. And you've got 2 minutes of it this time. Nice. Keep it smooth. Keep it focused. Well done. Well done. Come on. A minute left of this power. Keep those legs going. We're going to count in 3, 2, 1, and count. 2 for me. So 88 in a minute on one leg. Last 15 now. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're not recovering completely, remember? We've got 15 minutes at that previous power effort. Whew. So our initial reaction is to ease up completely, but don't do that, because it wouldn't happen in a race. Unless, of course, we have a nice downhill. That's it. And we're there. So it took me 30 seconds to feel comfortable in the broadest of terms. I'm in my zones. Definitely at the 6, not the 5. I'm right in the middle of my zones, not at the top, not at the bottom. Use that full range. Good. Really good. Well done, Whale. Done the session today. No more getting on just to watch me in my dressing gown. I know what you like. Morning, Hayden. Keep those legs spinning. Good. Really good. Well done. We're getting back into it now. Feeling more like a 5. Brilliant. Well done. Check that cadence. Looking good, everybody. Well done, Catherine. Fantastic cadence there. Come on, Head. Doing really well. How's the running going? Are we hitting that 1,000? Is it looking good? Less than 12 minutes at this effort left. Then we have a cool down, and then we're done. Well done. That's it, brilliant, well done. Get a rhythm, hold that rhythm. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing as well. That's another thing, if you can match your cadence with your running, you should be able to match your breathing rhythms too. Good. Face is a bit warm. I feel rather pink for you guys. Checking the doors open. 10 minutes left. Absolutely fantastic, well done. Keep that mental focus, because that's all it's about now. You've got the fitness, mental focus is key. Well done. Do a count at 9 minutes. Helps time pass. Get ready. Count in 3, 2, 1, and count. Make sure you count the opposite leg next time. Down on your bars if you can. Come on. 7.5 to go. We're going to do a count at 7. Keep the power there. Keep the rhythm. Get ready to count. Counting in 5. Count the other leg. 2, 1, and count. $22 again. Getting harder. Come on, we can do this. Extending our fitness. Six minutes left. For 5 minutes, we'll do another count. Check that we're on target. No dropping off now. Squeeze it out. Legs hurt, lungs are okay. It's all in the mind. count in 15 seconds. Remember to count a different leg. Counting in 3, 2, 1 and count. Again. I'm not quite hit my 90, I'm not too far off. Less than 5 minutes to go now. And then it's the cool down. Squeeze these last few minutes out. I'll count again at 3 minutes. Now I wish I put the fan on. 4 minutes left. Maybe I'm getting ready for warmer climates. Who knows? Mind you, travel is limited at the moment, isn't it? I'm hoping for Portugal come May, if we can get away. Last holiday was skiing, thanks to Catherine Devil-Brace in Bulgaria. Catherine and Tim lent us their apartment. I don't know if I should be announcing that on air, but thank you very much. And that was the last holiday, apart from, I think, 2 nights camping at White Sands in the summer. And I know you think we teachers get massive breaks. It's no good we can't do anything. Last break was flipping lockdown, wasn't it? In October half term. Christmas, we're going to get, what, 5 days? And then lockdown. Remember, we can't take the holidays at any other time. But these lockdowns, great. Sorry, I want some violins to play. You missed the 3-minute count. Sorry. It's the aggression that keeps me working through. Get angry now, guys. Think of something that annoys you and put the effort in. Work through it. Let's do a 2-minute count then, in 10 seconds time. Stop me wittering. 3, 2, 1, and count. This time. Maybe the aggression's working. Come on. Poor old nurses, I know, Freya. You're not getting a good time of it either. Come on. You still get free coffees in Costas though. We don't even have PPE. Crappy little mask in college. Have you tried talking to people in a mask? Oh, it's a nightmare. Okay, 1 minute left. Do you want to do a count? Let's count now. Again. Not quite as aggressive. Not quite as much energy left. "30 seconds left. "25. 20. Hold on to this now, everybody. Last little bit. your power. Keep your rhythm. For the last 10. 3, 2, 1. And all being well, it's our cool down. Whew. So 10 minutes. Let me double check. Yeah, we're on an hour. Whew. It's an hour and 10 minutes the session. Nice cool down. Don't worry about power. Just rid yourself of carbon dioxide. Rid yourself of any lactic acid buildup. Create a friendly environment for your muscles. And maybe even the undercarriage. Let some blood flow to it. Stand up. Okay. Oh, have a drink. Well done. Another good session in the bag. Try not to breathe and drink at the same time. Oh, well done. Keep those legs spinning. 10 more minutes. If you're heading out for a run now, you can jump off now. If you've got a job that enables you to keep moving, you can jump off now. If you've got a job where you're going to be stuck at a desk for the rest of the day, stay with me for these 10 minutes to improve your recovery. The better your recovery after each session, the better the next session will be. Well done. Let the heart rate come down, make the effort levels come down. Keep those legs turning, keep the blood pumping through them. Good. Okay, that's brilliant. Well done. Well done. Keep those legs turning nice and slowly. Bendigedig. Those that speak Welsh, fantastic. Those that speak English. Brenta, what's fantastic in Spanish? Fantastico. Bravissimo. Want to be multilingual. Brava. I don't know. Just make it up. Awesome, mate. I'm Australian. Trying to think Scottish. Oh, no, Bonza would be Australian, wouldn't it? I'm getting there. Oh, I would love fantastico. Come do that? Fantastico. Oh, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, you alright, boys? Nearly finished. Yeah. Yeah, it's no point getting up yet. I haven't finished yet. So he's thinking, oh, shall I go and say hello to her? She hasn't stopped pedaling yet, so we said that. Aren't you sweaty today? Well done. Don't worry about your cadence in the... Honestly, I was trying to be a child Sylvanian last night, and apparently it was a Russian accent, so... Dreadful. They always morph into either a Welsh one or an Irish one. Whatever I start with. My accents. Apparently I was bravissimo, fantastico, no? I need you to say it. We need to get together. And you can give me the pronunciations. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Brenta. Have a wonderful day. Whew. Okay, we've got 5.5 minutes left, so I'm going to start a little stretch on the bike. If you don't feel confident to do it on your bike, please jump off and do some stretches on the floor. But you can work along with me. First of all, we're just going to start off doing circles, opening out that chest, because we've been in that hunched over position for an hour and 5 minutes now. So just keep it going. Some nice big circles. Okay, I'm going to look to my left. I'm going to put my hand on my head and I'm going to stretch. Now when I do that stretch of the neck, I'm just going to put that arm out as far as I can until I feel a deeper stretch in that neck. I take it out behind, bring it out in front. I can feel the stretch change as I move my arm around. So we get the full range of stretch on that neck. Okay, second time was much nicer. Not sure if I can bring my arm around on this one. Bring it through, pull it down, bring it round, push it out the back. Get that stretch, lovely long stretch in the neck. Cycling is a bit of a thing because obviously we're not on the road now, but when you are, you're not going to get away with looking where you've possibly been looking during the session. You're going to need to look forwards. So these neck muscles do get a bit of a hammering. Okay, I'm just going to look at one shoulder, drop it down, take my head round, and look past the other shoulder. Now you want to make sure that you can look equally behind you on both shoulders to ensure that neck is nice and loose. Take it back, push your chin out, stretch through the neck. Now he's coming to say hello. Okay, hands behind you, push your chest out and lift your arms as high as you can. Keep you looking up. Don't let yourself scrunch over. Keep looking up. Okay, we want to do our sides. Okay, just reach up as high as you can and gently lean over. For this leg, it's down, and I've got the opposite leg up. And then we're going to just swap over. So taking it up, I'm not leaning over too much, I'm just reaching up as high as I can to get that stretch through the obliques and the lats here. Okay, pushing my arm forward, I'm just going to stretch that shoulder. Keep the shoulder down, don't let it come up because we want to make sure the trapezius, this muscle here, gets a good stretch as well. Okay, and the other side. And notice I'm a wee bit sweaty today. That's what happens when you don't turn your fan on. It doesn't mean you sweat particularly any less. What it does do, it dries the sweat as you go. Right, now I'm going to do both calves. I'm going to stand up on the pedals and push my heels down. If you haven't got the balance and you haven't got a wall or something to lean on your handlebars. If you've jumped off the bike, just do a nice calf stretch, leaning against the wall, pushing your calves into the floor. You can have one foot in front of the other, or you can put both legs out behind. Make sure you push your hips towards that wall. Now swap sides. Because what you'll find on your pedals is that one leg will get slightly better stretch than the other. Okay, I'm going to take my feet out of here. I've only got a minute and a half left, so it's just enough time to get the quad stretch. Pull your heel up to your bottom, make sure you're not bringing your knee forwards, keep your knee pointing down. Tense your glute, push that hip forwards, and push your foot into your hand to get a really good stretch on the quadricep muscle, that front of your thigh. Okay, now I'm going to take it forward and we're going to look to do the hamstring, which is this muscle underneath. All I want you to do is stay square and lean forwards with your chest. You will feel that stretch straight away, unless you're super flexible, Penny. Okay, so leaning forwards, knee as straight as you can, pull your toe up towards you. Look forwards, don't look down, keep a nice straight back. Okay, now we're going to look to do the glute and the piriformis muscle in the bottom. We're just going to put the foot on the bars. Again, if you haven't got little cups to put your hands in, it may not be as comfortable, and literally just lean forwards. To change the stretch, you can lean closer towards the foot, or you can go towards your knee. I get a better stretch if I go towards my foot here. Okay, and let's just go on to the other leg. Now clearly 5 minutes stretching at the end of the session is only enough to sort of return them to their normal length. Okay, or their pre-exercise length. We've got the quad. Okay, so we've finished the session, but I'm just going to finish off with the stretching. Can't do half a stretch. Okay, especially as this is my least flexible side. So push forwards with that hip, tense that glute, push your foot into your hand as your knee points towards the floor. Okay, for a developmental stretch, 30 seconds is quite adequate. For a maintenance, they say 5 to 7 seconds is okay. I like to do just a little bit longer than the 5 to 7. I tend to do about 10 to 15. There's no research to show that any longer than 30 seconds will improve it, apparently. Although I've been watching an awful lot of YouTube videos lately on how to be able to do the splits. Dynamic stretching. Okay, toes pulled up, lean forwards. I can really feel that stretch. And you notice I'm not doubled over, okay? It's not a flexibility contest. I know us triathletes, cyclists or sports people are all competitive. We want to be able to stretch more than somebody else. But don't worry about it. Put your foot in the cups or the arm pads and lean forwards. Okay, brilliant. Well, I'd just like to say thank you once again for joining me in the den of Zoom, and hope to see you all, obviously, very, very soon. Oh, I just love that it rhymes. Take care now. Bye-bye.